In the fog-laden streets of Victorian London, where gas lamps flickered and shadows danced in the dim light, a legend emerged that would chill the bones of even the bravest souls. It was the tale of Spring-Heeled Jack, a mysterious figure whose terrifying presence and supernatural abilities left an indelible mark on the city's dark history. The story begins in the year 1837, when London was gripped by fear and confusion over a series of bizarre and violent attacks. The city was abuzz with rumors of a strange assailant who seemed to defy the laws of nature. Witnesses reported encountering a figure clad in a peculiar, tight-fitting suit of dark fabric, with features obscured by a devilish mask and a high, pointed collar. His eyes were said to glow with an eerie, malevolent light. What set Spring-Heeled Jack apart was not just his terrifying appearance, but his supernatural abilities. He was rumored to possess extraordinary agility and strength, able to leap great distances with incredible ease. The stories spread of him bounding over rooftops with the grace of a phantom, his spring-loaded boots allowing him to jump over fences and buildings as though gravity had no hold on him. The first known sighting occurred in the early hours of a chilly January morning. Mary Stevens, a young woman making her way home through a dark alley, was startled by a sudden figure emerging from the shadows. The man wore a strange metallic mask and a dark cloak, and his eyes gleamed with a sinister light. Before she could react, he lunged at her, his hands cold and claws-like, and she felt an icy terror grip her heart. Mary screamed, and the figure vanished as quickly as he had appeared, leaping over a high wall with impossible ease. Her account spread through the city like wildfire, and soon other reports began to surface of similar attacks and encounters with a man who seemed more demon than human. Some claimed he would suddenly appear in the midst of crowds, causing chaos before vanishing into thin air, while others described him as a spectral figure haunting the shadows. The attacks continued with alarming frequency. One of the most infamous incidents occurred on a cold winter's night when Jack targeted a young woman named Lucy. She was walking near the Royal Albert Hall when Jack appeared, his menacing form illuminated by the light of a passing carriage. Lucy's shrieks filled the night as Jack's claws raked across her skin. Despite her desperate attempts to flee, Jack pursued her, his leaps taking him effortlessly over obstacles and through alleys, until he finally disappeared into the mist. The city was thrown into a state of panic, with citizens locking their doors and avoiding the streets after dark. The police were baffled, unable to catch the elusive attacker. Despite numerous attempts to apprehend him, Jack seemed to always be one step ahead, his supernatural agility making him a ghostly, ungraspable menace. Various theories emerged about the true identity and nature of Spring-Heeled Jack. Some believed he was a wealthy, eccentric gentleman with a taste for cruelty, using advanced technology and trickery to create the illusion of supernatural powers. Others whispered of him being an otherworldly entity or a mad scientist experimenting with strange devices. One evening, in a particularly bold move, Jack was said to have confronted a group of local gentry in an effort to taunt the city's elite. He leapt into their midst from the shadows, his appearance more grotesque than ever. As he danced on the edge of their fear, his laughter, a chilling, high-pitched cackle, echoed through the night. But his taunts were cut short when a brave member of the group managed to strike him with a revolver, forcing him to retreat. He vanished into the fog, leaving behind only a whisper of his sinister laughter and a sense of dread. Though sightings of Spring-Heeled Jack grew less frequent over time, the legend did not die. The figure of Spring-Heeled Jack became a symbol of fear, a spectral enigma whose motives and identity remained a mystery. The final recorded sightings dwindled by the mid-19th century, leaving behind a legacy of terror and intrigue. Some say Jack might have simply faded into the annals of urban myth, while others believe he still roams the night, waiting for the next opportunity to strike from the shadows. Even today, Londoners occasionally whisper of sightings and strange occurrences, and the tale of Spring-Heeled Jack endures as a chilling reminder of the fear that once gripped the city, a story of a man or something else who defied the very limits of human possibility and left an indelible mark on the dark heart of London.